Dummy.
They see me rolling.
He might want a photo shoot too.
They hating. Yeah.
He riding dirty.
Dummy.
Hey, guys.
Y'all niggas trash.
Mr. Gold Mike.
Y'all niggas is trash.
My
Ooh.
dog pulled out that $2,500
Can't hide the podcast money,
Hey,
can it?
Bruno Mars.
Talking about I got money because I got a jacket. That nigga got a golden silver real mic.
That nigga. Can you bring me the gun of Rambo?
That bitch shining.
What that was? A Lords of War? That nigga got the Rambo mic, huh? That nigga lied.
What was that shit Eddie Murphy was in?
The
Golden Child?
You
Yeah.
the golden child.
For the people who just listen, what we talking about, Can't Get Right brought in his new personalized mic.
And that nigga
And
opened the
that
box.
bitch, pure 14 karat gold.
That bitch was shining as soon as the box opened. You know that sound.
That nigga shit came in a box, didn't it?
Man, this shit out the middle of the mall.
He like the nigga who go to the you ever go to the club and nigga pull out his own pool stick?
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, you know he's serious.
Or he pull out his own bowling ball and shoes.
Oh, this nigga a real podcast.
Oh yeah, he a podcaster.
This nigga bring a mic with him everywhere.
Just in case.
Just to be practicing.
Just in case a podcast might break out.
Exactly, nigga.
That nigga be in the middle of the club with his shit. Now them nigga had them little purse strapped across their chest. That nigga got his mic and his shit. Y'all ready to talk?
Dummy.
Y'all gonna ever fall into that purse across your chest wave?
Nah, man.
No.
I was talking to a nigga last night, like, man, it's some trends I'd be like,
Him and Costa this.
oh, that young nigga fresh.
It be some of the older niggas doing it, dude.
Yeah, they look stupid. But I could be like, man, that nigga fresh. And then I'd be like, but I can't do it.
Yeah. Cause I say that all the time. Everything somebody do that be fresh don't mean it's for you.
I ain't wearing a purse, my nigga.
I think I'm just too tall, and that shit gonna come right
She
here.
gonna be around your neck.
Yeah.
That shit gonna look like Hootie bow tie got this.
You hate my bow tie was fresh. That
Dummy.
became loose, but it was fresh while it was
Yeah,
on.
that bitch was stressed out.
No, it was I had an extender on the shirt and the bow tie was actually loose.
What size? Pause. But what size neck are you?
Like a 15 and a half.
And they ain't had that size.
No, nigga, I did everything late. So that was the only tuxedo shirt they had that day.
Nigga asked that nigga his neck size.
Right. How big is your neck?
What size your neck is?
Ooh, you got a big old neck.
I knew it was gonna sound crazy, so I just
Paused it earlier.
paused it. Sometimes you gotta pre-pause.
Ooh, what size nigga say?
Oh, she
ooh.
killing you. Can't realize look at how she got her shit flipped down, boy.
You was trying to do it. You didn't even make it work.
Hell no, she better than me.
But she in a studio too, so you know what I'm talking about.
Somebody did it for her. She had time. She didn't get mad about it when the shit didn't want to set her right. Took that
Yeah.
nigga 48 minutes to set that bitch.
Man,
up.
that nigga was on that bit.
Shit.
Dummy.
Then it's gonna take him 45 minutes to put the other one back on them.
Gotta put it back.
Nah, cause I know how to do it now.
We'll see. Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
I'm Hootie, nigga.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 170. Yes, 170 consistent ass episodes. Climbing up the ladder, guys. We almost to 200. 30 away. We're going to have a big celebration for that.
We say that all the time. We gonna really have one this time.
Well,
We don't never
you know,
do shit.
well, to be fair, when we came back from the 100, remember that was right off the pandemic. That was, you know, that's when my man tried to have a little barrier.
Shit ain't work.
We ain't get COVID.
Cause we ain't have it.
Right.
That wouldn't have stopped it. Shit, that was supposed to be the reason that.
Man, yeah, I don't know what the nurses and doctors are doing. With salute to y'all, you know.
They still getting them assignments, goddamn.
Hell
15
yeah.
grand a week.
They should. They getting paid big bags, man. Hand claps, man. Round of applause is in order for, man, my man Todd, man. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Todd on a bundle of joy. Welcoming baby Tatum to the world, man. Congratulations to y'all, man, on y'all new addition to the family, man. That's why my man ain't here today. I felt like I can say that. I guess he posted it. So
Yeah, he posted it. He
yeah.
put it out there in the
Yeah,
world.
they
posted it. Yeah.
That's,
So he
they
posted
can't get right rule. It posted it. You can talk about it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people maybe don't want to post their kids. And you shouldn't if they don't. And just
Yeah.
like
Right,
wedding photos.
Like
the
wedding
same
No
way.
shit, especially with kids. Especially when it comes
Yeah. Kid.
I'll show you niggas when I feel like
I saw
showing
that
you.
one time, a girl, she was super upset. Like, don't post my kids. I barely post my kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, too.
Yeah.
But why is somebody else posting your kids?
Maybe they was at a party or something, took a picture of the little baby, like, hey, this is a pretty little girl, or, you know, something like that.
People get excited.
Some people need to put that disclaimer out there too, though. Like, don't post my kids, but because it's tricky. Like, let's say we just had a party, just have.
But if it's at a party and you taking a group or your kid in the picture, then I don't know. That's a little tricky.
I feel like I didn't, well, for a number of reasons why I have been posting lately, but I don't really want to post the kids as much no more. That's why I haven't been actually lately.
And I rarely post mine too. Like it got to be an occasion or a birthday or and I barely do it for that time.
But you know what?
I rarely do it.
But some people post their kids like every day.
Yeah. And that's cool. I mean, either way, it's cool. But I just feel like I got away from that posting shit like that for everything, all milestones, and like I don't know. For me, it's just fun, like to just.
Can't get right. Got mad at me.
God damn, what I get mad at you?
Because I ain't post his birthday picture first. What is you doing? Nigga posting another nigga birthday. It's my birthday. I'm sorry, G. That's my mama.
Yeah. Nah, nigga, that wasn't your mama. That was some nigga in the street. But what's wrong with you?
Let me ask you a question. When it's birthdays, special events, do you feel obligated to post?
No.
Yes.
You do?
Birthday, yeah, definitely. Anniversary, definitely.
But see,
that's about it.
Not taking shots at anybody. Serious conversation.
Go ahead, shoot.
No, I'm just serious. Like, what's the obligation for you? Because I feel like if I woke up that morning, I told you happy birthday or happy anniversary or happy whatever, to you personally,
that should be more. That's just my.
What I'm telling the internet.
You can't tell a person.
No. I'm definitely not judging anybody on what they do. I'm asking. That's why I asked him. Like, hey, that's why I said not taking a shot. I'm asking what make him. Like, I asked, does he feel obligated? He said, yeah.
No, not like y'all ain't got to tell me happy birthday on Facebook. But no, my obligation. Now I do tell everybody thank you, and then usually Courtney will post my birthday, so I tell everybody thank you under there. But I never really post my birthday. I'm not gonna put up, hey, it's my birthday post. Yeah. I think that's just stupid.
But you're gonna get mad at Hootie for not posting your birthday.
Yeah, nigga, because if you repost another nigga birthday, repost my birthday.
Well, you also gotta understand that if a person takes a picture that I took and tag me in it, then I'm just reposting it. You didn't do that.
But you said happy birthday.
Because it was a picture that their birthday picture that now it was them. They made a flyer and put it out there of their birthday and tag me in it. Because I took the picture. I just reposted it.
Well, reposted another day.
It's their birthday that day.
So shit.
And they tagged them that day.
Or you just tagged me in the picture that I took of you.
Not gonna tag you on my birthday. What the fuck is wrong with you?
But you did it.
No,
you actually posted. You actually posted a picture that I took. He just didn't tag me in it, so I couldn't repost it. You see how that go?
Hey man, put your watermark on your shit. I don't be knowing what's your picture.
Okay.
Fuck wrong with you. You talking about?
Well, you ain't Courtney.
Yeah, you right. Good picture. Good picture. I look good.
You're welcome, good David.
I was just curious, what people thought about it.
I don't feel obligated, and I don't care if anybody posts me. I don't even care.
But you'll do it, or you won't do it. Just depending on how the fuck you feel that morning.
I don't mind it either way.
Yeah.
Because I don't even. It's very rare that I can remember that people post me for my birthday, but I don't be caring either way.
Your post probably gonna go up this year.
Probably.
You're a celeb.
No, I'm trying to be though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying.
Ain't nothing wrong with
you. Want to be a celebrity?
I want the money that comes with it.
You can't have both. You
can't
be both.
What you mean?
If you're a celeb, you can't just be a celeb and not have the celebrity shit. You can't just have the money from being a celebrity.
I think you can still just be cool and be humble about it and not really give a fuck about it.
Well, that's true. That's two different things, though.
Yeah. What kind of celebrity, though? Like a famous, known celebrity? Like you can't go that many places? Celebrity?
Hell no, I don't want that. I want to be.
Well, you say you want to be a celebrity. Shit, that's what I think about when I think of celebrity.
What I think of is our podcast popping. The photography business is popping, and everybody in the city knows us and knows what we do, and we getting paid to do what we do, like that. But me not being able to go to Walmart, I don't want that.
Yeah,
I want to go to Walmart.
I feel you.
I want to go walk to the mall. I want to go to East West and have some wings. But I don't mind people in there when they be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
You gonna go up in that East West and they gonna throw a drink on you for your opinion? Fuck you.
That's why you have security.
Yeah. I guess if it gets to that point,
some people got to worry about that a little more than others.
Okay, you're right. I'll try not to.
Nobody gonna get mad about my opinion.
Shit, they already do, nigga.
Not fighting mad. Them niggas don't be ready to fight.
I'm pretty sure it's probably, you never know, it's probably a nigga just out in the street just hate you for what you said and ready to fight you on site.
He a punk ass nigga.
Maybe. That right there is why he gonna fight you.
Where we at with it, Hoop?
Oh man, the week been cool, man. Pretty much basically already talked about it for real. Just been working, man, having fun. Didn't do much. Congratulations once again to the Todds. Shouts out to the Todds and the Todds. And there's something about them Todd babies. They all just look like Todd. They all look like Todd.
Todd Be Toddin.
But congratulations
Todd
to
Be
y'all.
Toddin.
Congratulations to y'all. And that was pretty much it, man. I ain't do nothing for real, but just work and chill out. How about you, Can't Get Right?
Congrats.
Sorry,
Todd.
Jack. Well, Jack be mad when you don't have an amazing week. Fuck your week. Sorry, Jack.
Congrats, Todd. I have somebody else to share a birthday with, but it was crowded anyway, so that's cool. I had a birthday Tuesday, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
We would have had some drinks. That was cool.
Oh, yeah, we went to the Wale concert Sunday.
Oh, shit. That shit was so forgettable.
Unmemorable.
I
You didn't
forgot.
like it?
Nah, man, that shit was piss poor. That shit was trash.
What about it? What was it?
Man, it was short. That shit was about 30, 45 minutes maybe. He didn't play all his hits. Because I went to the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one, I was like, man, that shit was amazing. That's one of the best concerts I ever went to.
Mm-hmm.
I went to this one like, oh, well, we going to go.
I
grab
had
some
fun.
meat.
I went to both of them too, but I had fun this one.
I had fun at this one, but it wasn't the same amount of fun. Like, he didn't put the same energy in it. And then
Is it because you maybe seen him
It
again?
may be because he put that little COVID weight on. He was a little chubby.
he was a little chubby, still.
I can't talk right now.
And had the crowd rapping more than he was.
He was tired, man. My boy was
Nah,
tired.
but he didn't play what I wanted to hear.
Gotcha.
Is that his fault that he didn't play everything you wanted to hear?
But also as an artist, I'm pretty sure he has to play. He wants to play or thinks his new stuff is what people want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, Wale, that's not really what I want to hear. I want to hear your hits. I want to hear your old stuff.
He played some old stuff too, though.
He did, but I want to hear most. But when he came last time, it was more. Oh, he probably put out 3-4 projects since then. So he got to play some off them albums.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to hear that at the concert.
Is it, and is that a thing? Since he's had 3-4 projects since he last toured, he got to throw them all in there. He can't just go all old. Or make the show longer.
Make the show longer.
Or maybe he can make it longer because you got to be out of here by 10 o'clock or whatever time you got to be out of here.
Maybe they only pay for a certain amount.
But if you're only doing 45 minutes, you need to give me 45 minutes of Yes, I didn't want to say
Of
yes.
your choices. Maybe he thought
Give me a verse and a
hook.
hook off the old shit.
I ain't gonna lie though, that bitch was rocking. I liked it.
That bitch was rocking, but I ain't the only one that felt like that either.
I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw that.
yeah,
I saw that
I felt like that too.
Shut up.
from a distance.
Y'all can't use the word rocking. The clips that y'all posted did not look like rocking. Look cool.
I mean, sometimes.
I mean, but how
deceiving.
rocking is a Wale concert
Yeah.
gonna be?
That's-
It ain't
It was
Lil
just going
Scrappy.
crazy.
So when I was commenting on both, because I said the same shit on both of y'all posts, that's
It
what I
looked
was
boring.
saying. Like it looked.
What I mean by rocking,
And when I say boring, you know I'm being funny, but it just looked like.
what I mean by rocking is the whole place in there singing your song.
Yeah.
Even if it's to a calm, mellow tone, but everybody in there sings.
And it was high energy. It was dope.
Somebody else told me that they just don't like concerts at the Iron City.
City.
Why?
Because it's standing up only. It's just.
I was sitting down.
Well, yeah, because y'all
Yeah.
privileged.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
any nigga got a gold microphone need to probably be sitting
Hey,
down in the
But
house.
I
bleachers or
I
something.
sat down mistakenly. I just was right there.
You don't have to stand up. You just gotta pay a little more.
Yeah, man, you gotta have a gold microphone.
We
man,
got the
nigga.
table. Yeah, they got the gold package.
Gold
now.
money, nigga. You gotta have that gold money.
Or get you a wife who a nigga flirting with and they give her a table. I'm sorry, stop
Shit.
Dummy.
You almost just died on F. Shit that went down the wrong pipe.
It was Grace and Shonda. And I was just walking around, and they had some niggas over there who was flirting, I guess. And they were like, "Hey, y'all, this our table. Y'all can have it." Grace, my back was hurting. Grace, let me sit down.
Man, I want to do something, man, but I don't have it with me.
What I feel?
in the car.
Am I supposed to feel bad for sitting at that nigga table?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he damn sure ain't want you sitting there.
Well, she watch who you flirting with, nigga. Be careful.
I feel you. I feel
Shit,
you.
my fault, nigga.
You offered the seat, my nigga.
My bad, cuz I'm sorry for fucking throw it up. How your week was? I already gave it to you.
whoa,
My
Oh,
bad.
what?
What?
What you mean?
What?
You sorry for fucking his throat up?
Oh, you coughing and shit.
Yeah, that shit was on the wrong pipe.
I'm sorry.
Man, I got some in the car I want to show y'all so bad, but I don't feel like going to go get it.
You wait till we get there.
No, I
get it,
I got it for L.
Go get it.
I'm gonna get it, I think.
Go get it, man.
Yeah, we still on the week.
Oh, yeah, birthday. That was about it. Shit. Well, we know Todd doing his father thing. What about you, Stock?
This was a weird ass week. You know, you always have these weeks that challenge you.
Oh, hang on. I got the holler at Cheeto. Stock came over, got the holler at Cheeto. That shit was cool.
I got some fresh shoes on for you, Cheeto.
Hey, I saw you did it on purpose. You definitely won.
No,
yeah.
You definitely
Yeah,
won.
he said anytime Hootie don't wear them Vans.
Look, he put them hoes on to go back home. You know he had to. Oh no, I'm chilling.
I put it on because I bought this shirt from my cousin.
Nah.
It's a Priceless shirt.
Nah.
Mark Caesar in New Orleans. He got a comedy club. He also has merch, and I just wanted to match the shirt. This is a Mardi Gras theme, and it just matched.
It don't.
It do. It got purple in them.
The one is light purple, one is dark purple.
But it's still purple. It don't have to be matchy. It's still a little hint of purple.
Oh yeah. That hit. That Nike swoosh way down at the bottom.
Hater.
How was your week, Stop?
It was a week. It was one of them challenging weeks. I'm still dealing with it, but it is what it is. Life be lifing. And yeah, that's how that shit go. And that's how it's gonna be. And we ain't gonna dwell on nothing yet.
You wanna say how your week was, G-Bo?
Hey man, I did training this week. You know what I'm saying? Nigga moved up to a different position. You feel me?
Congrats, G-Boss.
Congrats.
Now I'm going for the apprenticeship of the coaches. You know what I'm saying? So shit. Other than that, work your ass off and eat some pasta, man.
Well, I say work y'all saw that shit. Kim Kardashian got bashed because she told people work their ass off.
Right.
I see why she got bashed.
Why? I don't know. Tell me. I don't know.
Because
They like you got
you come from
handouts.
money. Yeah. Like
You ain't work your ass off. So they say.
imagine
Can
this.
it be both?
No, fuck them.
It's
I
some
think
it's
so.
some rich people who be fucked up.
Yeah,
No.
because some rich kids can fumble the bag.
No, we say the same shit. Like if a celebrity start a podcast,
Well, don't
you got the cheat code. But say if none of us in here had to work, and then we can go to this podcast conference, we can put X amount of dollars in advertising. We got the money to fulfill our dreams.
But we got
to go to work.
But is the message wrong?
No, the message is right.
So then why kill
It's from
her?
the wrong person.
No, that I don't like that.
No, that's true.
I don't like that.
Nigga, your family had millions and millions of dollars.
Yes,
before you
understand
got
that, but
here.
she still had to work, and she still did a whole lot.
And she added to
But-
those millions of dollars.
But
She's still going to law school.
Oh
and
no!
shit.
Oh no! She took the ball and ran with it. But
So that's what I'm saying.
you didn't have to worry about your rent getting paid. You got to fulfill your dream
I
just
get-
free.
I get it. And
So
that's fine.
no,
I think it's
that's like somebody
specific,
telling.
not
That's like a rich
specific.
person telling you, "Oh, well, pull yourself up by your bootstraps." No, you was born rich.
Yeah, but I still don't
think
think
that's
that
a different
negates the
message.
work that goes into.
No,
Maybe.
she worked her ass off, and everybody can't do it. Don't get it wrong. But
Not even
That's
not
the-
even
so then
on
that's
her.
it
Like,
right
but
there.
you had an advantage. You
But I
didn't get
still
out
had
the
to-
mud.
That's not the argument I'm going against. You know what I'm saying? I'm
No
saying
matter-
just what I'm saying is
But
you still got to work
But
hard. No
also,
matter who
I
you
give
are,
her
what you are.
credit because she had that advantage. She could have just really sat on her ass
Could have.
and just been popular.
So telling somebody to work their ass off is the correct message from her, right?
No,
What's she supposed to say? Be rich for your parents, and then you're gonna kill her for that. Get some money from your parents, and you're gonna be all right.
No.
Be lazy.
Right.
Take
Don't do
advantage-
anything.
Take
Inherit
advantage
that
of-
shit.
Take advantage of every opportunity.
Or is she just supposed to be quiet?
When you're given the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, make the best out of it. Any one of those. But just acknowledge, like, yeah, I had advantages.
I get that, but I'm just saying I don't think that the message itself was wrong, and I don't think that message could come from the wrong. Because a bum could tell you work your ass off, you can be like, shut up, you ain't work your ass off. No, I'm still gonna work my ass off no matter who tells me to work my ass off. And I can acknowledge and I can understand that she had her advantages, but I just don't think her message was wrong.
It was just the wrong, because,
No matter Jay-Z tell you to work your ass off, bash him like
yeah,
that.
because he came from Marcy Projects.
It don't matter.
Anybody can come from Marcy Projects. Everybody can't have been born into a wealthy family. You see the difference in that?
I do.
But I still think at both levels you got to work your ass off.
Like Steph Curry had to work his ass
Have I
off.
not said
Steph
that?
Curry had to work his ass off. He came from a privileged family, but he still had to work
He
his ass
still
off.
had to work his ass off.
And I'm pretty sure he still tells people to work hard.
But yes, but he also ain't have to cut grass to pay for tennis shoes. He got to go to every camp in the world. He got to.
So if
he
Steph
had the
Curry tells
advantages.
you to work hard and you can achieve your dream, you gonna tell him shut the fuck up? He was privileged. You had your tennis shoes.
No,
So what's the difference? I don't get it.
you put in the work, but you was able to put in the work.
I-
You was freed up to put in the work.
And that's why-
everybody not freed up to put in the work.
That's why I use two different spectrums. I use Jay-Z. I use Steph Curry. One born rich, one not rich. Both of them had to work hard to get where they wanted to be,
right, but
and that's all I'm saying.
I value that coming from Jay-Z because Jay-Z can say, "Look at me." Steph Curry can't say, "Look at me."
He can.
Yes, he can.
Because he overcame some shit
No,
too.
everybody father not an NBA player, one of the
That
best shooters
doesn't make you
in
the
the world.
right, but that doesn't make
Michael
you the
Jordan,
best shooter
Michael
in the world.
Jordan's
Right?
sons are trash.
Yeah,
They don't say, "Look at me."
They can't.
they can't.
And Michael Jordan can say, "Look at me." They came from North Carolina.
He can.
I
He
think
can, that's what I'm saying. He can say that.
I'm
His
with-
sons ain't got no excuse to be bums.
I got that, but I'm also saying that Steph Curry can say that as well.
No.
He can.
You was born into privilege. You can't say
that doesn't make him good. Who did just prove that point by Michael Jordan?
No. You still got to put in the work. I keep saying that, y'all, but you start at a higher level. Now, when you start talking about Shaq couldn't have shoes and shit like that, that's a harder struggle than Steph Curry just being
I'm
able
not
just to
negating-
play
I'm not
basketball.
The struggle is.
I'm not negating that.
Yes,
I'm
harder
talking about the struggle. I'm talking
Right,
about the struggle.
but
The
both
struggle is
parties
different.
have to put in hard work.
And both
Correct.
can say we worked hard. You can work hard. You can achieve this.
Both
of
did
them
work hard.
and both of them can say that too.
But the struggle is way
It's
different.
not
for
that,
one.
but also I don't think that Steph Curry shouldn't be able to say that because Shaq shit was harder. That's all.
I think Shaq will maybe feel different about
I don't
that.
think he would. Knowing Shaq, I would think that Shaq saying, "Hey, yeah, Steph Curry worked just as hard as I did. Yeah, my struggle was different, but he worked hard, and he could say, yeah, you should work hard."
Hell nah, because Steph Curry ain't never. Well, but also he never had the story. Man, I just had to get my mom out the projects.
I get that.
That's the struggle that he's talking about.
So
So everybody's struggle gonna be different.
Yeah.
But they both all have to work hard to get to that level.
like y'all killed Donald Trump for saying, "Oh, why you can't be a billionaire?" Nigga, your daddy was one. So what's the difference? You get mad at him for saying it, but you ain't mad at Kim Kardashian for saying it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the messenger.
I'm not knocking the work that he probably had to do to put into it.
Nobody ever said,
the
oh no, you worked so hard to get your money." I've never heard anybody say that about Donald Trump.
I mean, who? To me, I don't know too many millionaires and billionaires. I don't know any period, but to keep it and maintain it, they're gonna have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to go to meetings. You're gonna have to goddamn look over plans. You're gonna have to do something to work for that shit.
But yeah, it's the person that says it. Just like when I said nobody takes up for Donald Trump for making his billions the same way. You can't take up for Kim Kardashian. What's the difference?
Still have to work hard. Yeah, man. So I went and got my little project, man, because I remember when we went to Hawaii and we were talking about hustlers and people who work hard, right? Mm-hmm. So I went to this nigga, man, and he drew a picture of me.
The stupid ass dreads.
Who the fuck is this?
Look like Corey White. That's Corey White, ain't it?
That's Will.
That's Corey White, boy.
Who the fuck is this that this nigga drew got?
That nigga a whole skinny head. You paid for it? How much?
Yeah,
how much
you
it
have
cost?
you know you have to pay them
pay
up
for
front.
it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Did you at least tell a nigga that ain't me?
nah, that ain't me. So then I got mad and I went to another nigga, pay him $20. You know we had per diem, so it wasn't shit. And then I got another picture of me.
Adrian Peterson with her.
Man, who the fuck? This nigga look like he commit robbery. Straight up.
That's what you look
Yeah,
like,
you're a
nigga.
suspect.
I did when I had dreads.
You looked exactly like you committed robbery.
This nigga had a grill and everything.
That nigga sold drugs,
I wouldn't.
committed
I've been
robbery.
trying to bring this in here for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I kept
What made
forgetting
you
about
keep
it.
It's crazy that your mama's.
My mom,
Oh, your
my mama had this
okay.
shit. Like, nigga, who is this that you keeping in your house? Goddamn, this ain't me.
Mom's trying to give me them goddamn trophies from high school and park ball and shit. I'm like, Mom, I ain't taking that shit. I ain't got nowhere to put it.
But don't throw it away. You don't want them to throw it away though, do you?
She don't have no more. She trying to purge shit. I don't really care.
Oh.
Cause I don't know. I probably should care, and I probably should start like, cause it is a good amount of trophies.
Man, I had to show y'all that.
I was
though,
like,
man,
fuck
but,
it.
I don't know who them niggas is. But,
I'm the many face god. That nigga got 3 faces in 3 days.
nigga, that ain't me, man. Them niggas were hustling my ass. Goddamn. Hey, sit down. I got you.
But the niggas can draw. It's just not you.
Yeah.
I got unique features. That's why it's hard to draw me. Nigga.
Well, also, you black in Hawaii at the time. That was
Nah,
before
because some
started
niggas got
traveling.
pictures that looked just like them. I'm like, oh, where you got that from? That shit
Gotcha.
didn't work for me, goddamn.
They wasn't used to drawing dreads. It was the dreads that set them up.
Oh man, fuck y'all. You gotta look on YouTube if you want to see that shit.
Did you show the camera, nigga?
Yeah, I point. I turned. I don't know how much they got it, but
Yeah, it was right here. They got it.
did y'all see, man, that Instagram? They adding these new tagging features now to help black creators get credit for their creativity and work. We got to look more into it to see how they work. But you saw that with Instagram and with YouTube. YouTube is launching a campaign to allow content creators to get monetization a lot easier on their content. So, yeah, you black, you on Instagram, you creating content. They saying that a lot of black creators are getting screwed out of their content creativity. And so this is a new way to tag them, to allow them to be found easier, to allow people to find, people who create so they can get paid for their work.
That's dope.
Find us and pay us, goddammit. YouTube.
Because I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Wouldn't be tip-top without, you know what I'm saying?
Without the black creator.
Right. And remember you saw
Go back to that list.
We went back to that list. There wasn't no black creators on it. So I think this is a way to try to curve and goddamn have this a way to get paid for stuff we do.
Exactly. For everything we do. Shit, we make them sites go. Like, in general, just those YouTubes, those Instagrams, all of those sites, we kind of leading the charge on that shit. Now, YouTube might be a bit bigger, but,
Yeah.
everything else is black creators for real.
Let's see if it works first. They always bring that shit out.
Well, they had like something they was trying to give like $50,000 too, right? To like some black creators to get their shit moving on.
We ever got picked?
We didn't get picked, but I don't know if somebody.
But
did.
I feel like, and this is a challenge, and I'm gonna say it on air so we can challenge ourselves. I just feel like the thing with us now is just being consistent. We're consistent with the show,
with everything else,
but consistent with the shit outside the show.
Yeah,
I think that's the only problem that's hindering us.
It takes more than just
and YouTube. Hello, we're here. YouTube wants, like I was talking about, they want podcasters to film their show. We've been doing it for 2 years. Holla at us, YouTube, 3 years. They're reportedly looking to pay podcasters to add video to their shows.
To add video.
To add. We already got it, so we already ahead. It says that
we won't take it off.
While some podcasters are already doing this, YouTube is offering podcast networks upwards of $200,000 to $300,000 to podcast networks to film versions of their podcasts.
They can help us get our multiple angles of YouTube.
Right. So hey,
better angles, better visuals, better.
YouTube. We got a network. It's about 9 shows currently in here, and then the Dummies Podcast is at 170 episodes. We're probably about 130 of them, 140 of them on YouTube. We'll look more into it.
You gotta say hashtag YouTube. You know they're saying with tags and shit.
I don't think they're working audio.
Hashtag YouTube.
But speaking of like giving money, helping black people, the government giving $2.7 billion to historically black colleges. The biggest plan ever is called America Rescue Plan Investment, and they broke it down. They broke down all the schools, but here A&M getting 60 of them things, State getting 42.
How old is that article?
March 7th.
I wonder why I ain't been seeing that as much as when you.
That was my next question.
Hey, they taking money away from the HBCUs. I ain't see them say, hey, they're giving the HBCUs.
That was my next question. But it just shows some of the schools. Miles getting 18, Southern getting like 60. So that's dope.
They need it because they goddamn don't.
I think it's based off. I don't know what it's based off of, but
18 mil going to Miles.
Yeah, Miles getting 18 million.
Probably enrollment.
Lawson State getting 34 million. Tuskegee getting 30.
Lawson do a lot of shit too, though. Lawson got a lot of free programs and a lot of classes that you can take totally free.
Stillman getting 9. Maybe they get a flat screen TV now.
What they have before? What you mean?
That booty on the back. Oh. Yeah.
Still?
Yeah, they struggle.
Man, don't do that nigga like that. Go get that bill for $200.
Hey,
get your Roku, baby.
Hey, everybody got to go watch the same TV like in jail. Hey, that shit. Hey,
you got commissary.
Them niggas back in 1982. But that's dope. But why Biden not talking about this? Why Kamala not talking about this? Why?
Man, honestly, because you don't have if I'm doing it and I've provided this and made this available, it's for why the universities, why the people are not talking about it.
Because they wasn't talking about it when the opposite side, when it was coming away, they wasn't talking about it.
But do they know?
What you mean? They found a way to know that.
But also, the government puts it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But so why they not putting it, like, this is such a dope thing. Why they not putting it out?
Put that out.
Because a lot of people.
Well, I had to go to whitehouse.gov. This is the first time I've ever been to whitehouse.gov.
How did you find it?
That's the government putting it out.
It was Van Lathan talking about it.
Okay. So
that's the same way you find out.
So more people just need to be talking about it. And if I'm in these universities, I need to be talking about it. Mm-hmm. And if I'm fans of these universities, I need to be talking about it.
That goes back to that. People shit on you, but they don't glorify you in the same voice.
And it's because people want that negative story. They want to talk shit, but then when you do something, then they want to act like you. Yeah, they'll wait till you not do something.
And that's why I had to bring it up, because I've been talking about Biden a lot. So this is something they doing. That's
positive.
Dope.
Yeah.
I think that's he's still been fucking up.
I said positive.
Oh,
I ain't say positive. I don't give a fuck if you.
But like, in all aspects, when you look at it though, like with them not glorifying what they do, it's a lot of shit going on right now. Yeah, they got inflation, which I got an inflation story. It's a war. We on the verge of,
Yeah. Ain't nobody trying to do this shit right now.
And I've done it. I've already made this available. This is for you people to like. You people.
What you mean, you people?
Whoa.
You racist.
Right. Fuck that. I can say it. Nigga, it's for you people to talk about. Shit. You talk about everything else. So Van Lathan brought it up. So it's people like that who have these platforms, us, to bring it up, talk about it, and let people know. I guarantee it's a lot of people who probably listen to us now who didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm glad.
I didn't know till the other day.
I think some of it is preventing outrage from the opposition too.
I think so too. That's why I asked the question. I think he don't want to seem too liberal. Because I think he's going at a more moderate base now.
You think he at that point where he should be worried about that?
Yeah, it's election time. And he getting killed in the numbers.
I be looking at the overall goal of it, man, is to be a good person. And if you just doing this,
what they got to do with politics?
That's what I think that politics should be. Just be overall good people, man.
Wake up, Peter Pan.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, what's wrong with wanting everybody to be good people?
And
I understand that they're not. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the goal.
And
but
aside
that
from
ain't the
everything,
reality.
it's what we say. Do people just want to kill shit? They just want to kill the negative shit.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people ain't talking about the job numbers.
Fool, I saw
A
something.
lot of people ain't talking about this. Unemployed, like all of this different shit. Like we saw, he fucked up. He doing shit. Every president gonna fuck up, and every president gonna do good shit. But what do we choose to talk about the most?
I saw
the one, whoever you like, you go. We never talked about what Obama did wrong.
I saw, and that's just
a lot of people did. Though.
I don't think it matters
Started
who.
to after, but not in real time.
I don't think it matters who. They gonna criticize everybody. I saw a meme or a quote by Einstein. He put on the board. He went into a classroom one day and he put 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2. He went all the way to 11, and on 11 he made it wrong on purpose. You're like 9 times 9 is 99, which is wrong, and they killed him for it. You're like that's wrong. That's you say okay. Y'all see all of these other ones, all right? I get one wrong and y'all kill me for it. And so that's just people just gonna focus on, no matter what, they're gonna focus on all of the wrong.
The wrong.
You have been waiting to bring that one out, huh?
I just saw it yesterday. But and it fit the conversation.
It is though, and that matters in a large scale of life, right? Like whether that's kids, parenting, whether that's relationships and shit. Like we always do. We do as people focus on what's negative. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You do 200 things right and do 3 things wrong. Them 3 things wrong gonna overshadow all the 200 we do that you do right. Right. And it shouldn't be like that.
Right. I forgot to take out the trash too. So okay, well shit.
I'll take it out Friday.
Yeah. Right.
He gonna pass.
It's gonna go out, you know, but
if I gotta put it in my car and take it to a dumpster, it's cool.
Right.
It's not a big deal.
And so that I do think that matters because we do that. We was talking, you brought that up. Inflation. It's costing right now, we seen gas prices. It's costing people extra $296 per month as of now. It's extra $296 that's being burdened on families right now because of inflation.
And I'm about to start. Nigga, I'm about to start having to go to work every single day. So in that truck, imagine what gas gonna do to me.
Everybody finna start going to work.
I want to ask y'all, think that like we've become like a I got it entitled world? Because I see a lot of people hammering people who been posting about their gas shit. And I get it, like everybody doing it. But the reality is, like, there are some people that can't afford $4.60 and $4.70 of gas, man, to go to work. Like when people are like, man, you ain't gonna do them a pay. I don't care if it's $9, I'm gonna pay it. Like, that's great for you. Cool. But are we starting to forget the people that can't pay that? The same jobs that we was fussing at that don't pay them, but a barely a livable wage who barely making rent, barely paying that, and then now they got to pay gas to get that?
That extra $300 can mean a lot.
Hell yeah, man. You know how much gas that is?
I reserve the right to complain about what I pay for.
Right.
I pay for it. I can complain about it.
Just like you motherfuckers get mad when people be on there. They don't need to get them J's.
Can't get right with one of the people. We know gas is high, people. Leave it alone.
But I wasn't saying, oh yeah, if it's $10, what you gonna do? Walk?
Yeah,
no, I ain't saying that.
Yeah. That's some people who did say that.
And that's what I'm talking about.
No matter what, I ain't walking. So I get it. Cool. Whatever.
But shit, I gotta get there. But I might not drive the mobile just casually.
So far, it hasn't affected me to a point to where I'm not going to do what I want to go do.
But like
that shit, looking at I only put $60 in there, and I don't even get a half a tank.
These folks can be fake rich as much as they want to. I fill my shit up for $75, and if I gotta fill up every 3 days, nigga, I don't like that shit. That shit gonna be real sad.
And I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Why would you just want to spend it on gas?
I don't.
Cause that's what I'm saying. People be wanting to like, oh man, it ain't number $4.80. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga, that's a lot for some people.
You pay it.
It's a lot. Shit, it's a lot to me. Fuck it.
Go give away some free gas.
Shit.
Right. Go give away some gas. Right. Let's see how much it's going
to My daughter just asked me to pay $180 for some motherfucking hair to get dead. Like,
shoot, man, that shit crazy. Everything is high, boy.
Yeah.
Me and Can't Get Right with you not walking. And I was like, man, dating. How much does dating cost you?
A lot.
We went on 2 dates in 2 days, nigga. You got to think about it. The food, the gas, the liquor. That's over $300 in 2 days or 2 days of dates.
Oh, you dating wrong. I just set up sweet on the great $40.
Now that's
Grace
one thing about my boy. My boy know he know the little happy hours and the little $.cent prices.
You better eat off the happy hour.
Nigga, we went to Eugene's. Grace made a mistake and got like a 25-piece wings from Eugene. That shit like $70.
I made a mistake.
Cause she did. I guess she just did. Cause they don't have no prices on this.
I get it.
She like, let me get the 20. Cause it's for me and Warren. It was for me and Warren.
But you pay for it first.
No, you order it first, and then once you order it, they tell you a price.
I know why she probably got that. You ever seen that nigga eat? Goddamn?
Yeah,
I ain't even eat that many.
Yeah,
because
it ain't go to waste.
It ain't go to waste. But
that's also 25 whole wings, food. That's
no,
like 50.
It was wings.
Oh well, y'all.
Yeah, that's a whole wing.
It was the regular. It was just a drum.
Man, y'all know that whole wing shrunk too, you motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
Like, look, the drum be this big, but the whole wing be about that.
To be fair, nigga, Eugene's had them goddamn steroid chickens.
I don't want steroid.
Them
chicken.
nigga has them whole.
I need a right in between mix, right?
Them whole good though, but shit, $100.
But in all, man, let these people, man, like, don't forget, man. Like, I remember the penny days. I remember the scraping for black. I remember, like, and even if you don't remember, man, we still got, stop it. We got family members, we got cousins, and even yourself, nigga, stop trying to put yourself on this high pedestal. Like,
I
you just
remember
got
when the couch was my savings account.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See if a nigga drops a little.
Fool, I still do that to this day. It's nowadays, I got a plan. I plan out like, shit, in 6 months, how I'm going to pay all of these bills, like how I'm going to formulate it. Because you got so much other shit going on, like photography here and there and doing all of these. What if that stops? Can I still afford to live the life that I'm living or pay the things that I'm paying? What if all of this shit stops?
If we didn't learn nothing about 2022 or 21, shit'll stop.
Right. Shit, like, so that shit prepared me to start looking forward to like in 8 months. I need to be ready and be good for a year in order to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Everything got to be able to be paid for a year before I'm comfortable.
But I bet you'll never forget or toot your nose up at people who can't do that.
I still get excited about finding a $5 or $1 bill in my jeans that I ain't put on in it.
I was taking some photos for a dude this weekend. Nigga gave me a donation. I was like, you for real? Cool, I take it. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Like, nigga appreciative of that little shit. Like, and it wasn't no little shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm appreciative of just shit like that. Man.
We just seen a nigga go ham over 15 cents in the gas station.
Right, he did. Damn, I spend all of this money with you every day. I owe you.
You gonna trip over me?
Over 7 cents? You nigga went off. Hey,
man, look.
And then the funniest part, the nigga wouldn't pick up his pennies after that.
You're right. He was like, nah, I don't want that.
I don't need that shit.
But that shows you we're in one of those areas right now where every little cent matters, man.
Right. But I'm just sick of you niggas who think that, like, you know, like, beat your chest like you just got it, nigga. Cut it out.
Hey, but also,
stop it.
Also, I like the ones that were like, oh, I know that designer fake if y'all crying about gas. Like, everybody want to be rich on the internet.
Right.
All right, well, don't complain.
Do you care about fake shit? I don't care.
I don't either.
Nah.
I know what it be. It be you niggas who pay goddamn $1,800 for that shit and the nigga come. I'm not gonna wear it, but
Watch Buster 2000.
shit, I done had a fake chain before.
I sure tried to find me one in New York.
And that bitch was live as fuck. Shit.
I fucked up though when I'll tell y'all about it. I don't want to incriminate myself. Well, it wasn't incriminating because like shit when it ain't incriminating. Like shit when Katrina happened and I lost all my shit, I got some money for it. I actually went and got a real chain. I don't know why the fuck I did that. And I sold that bitch at a loss.
Yeah. I done had a real chain. I had a fake chain. Them bitches brought the same amount of attention because it's the nigga, not the chain.
It depends on what it is. Like designer shit, like that's going to be real for me. But I've never had a real pair of earrings.
I don't get
me either. I've never had a real pair of earrings.
Claire's, nigga. Claire.
Nigga, I'm going to the middle of the mall. What you got? $15.
And they sometimes be like $17. Nigga be like $17. What a $14 one is that?
No, why? It be the thing that be on the back, $50. I'm like, man, bro, like nigga, man, I got $10. Okay, you can get these. Nigga, don't they say, nigga?
Super upcharged.
How you go from 50 to 10, motherfucker?
I don't even think that should be real metal. That's why I just go to clubs.
And my main reason for never having real earrings, I used to lose them bitches too quick. And I know they say the once you get the better quality when they screw on, I don't watch that motherfucker fall off.
And also, even before I started wearing glasses, even though I think I might get me some, I never had real shades. But I never had the fake ones. Like I just had the cheap ones.
Nigga, the shades in my car right now, I caught at Nam Talk at the parade, and I wore them hoes faithfully for Nam Talk, and I'm wearing them hoes faithfully.
I have did the shade thing, but
I'm glad you said that. It's a bill. Well, it's in Alabama right now. I know we had our big Mardi Gras discussion last time. We ain't gonna get back in that, but it's not a bill. It's people are upset and trying to protests about making Mardi Gras safer.
How?
Because they said a couple of people got hurt by throws on the route.
What that
Y'all saw that
meme say? Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. It ain't no way.
How do you make throwing safer?
You can, because
sometimes it be on a person. Like it's been plenty of times nigga not paying attention and get hit in the back of the head.
You can't not pay attention.
But you can find the float. You can find the people. Because I know but I only throw the people I know hard. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a thing about Mardi Gras New Orleans. They be hating that shit. Like they only throwing the people they know. Fuck them. Like and that could start.
I throw there, but I'm talking about hard. Like when I see, like I saw Lil Bro and Rock. I saw a whole bunch of people. But I'm throwing all type of shit to y'all. But everybody else on.
But I also noticed that my mom be on the float, so she might be trying to throw something to me real hard. And she my mama. She older. Yeah. She a woman.
Yeah,
that bitch gonna go over there.
Yeah. And you were just standing by.
Hey, listen, leave Mardi Gras alone, man.
But,
if you want to make it safer, put some more police out there to get the crowd shit. Yeah, but
it ain't the beads that's fucking niggas up like that.
What's the one with the coconuts?
Zulu.
They used to throw the coconuts, right?
They still do.
Oh, I thought they had to hand it.
Oh, but if I know that they're throwing coconuts, nigga, I'm watching that float the whole goddamn way.
Because when I was little, my dad, they had went to New Orleans for the Zulu parade. He said he caught one off somebody's head.
Now you can't just goddamn Drew Brees that bitch, but you good.
You can toss it, yeah.
Man, I done got knocked out by a lot of Debbie cakes in my day. Oh, like that's just part of growing up. You gotta learn to get your head on the swivel when you learn to hustle.
And you can see it, but a stack of bees come at you, you might get popped in the face with them. We've been talking about it for a minute, but it finally concluded. I don't think we talked about the last 2 episodes, but the Kanye West doc that was on Netflix. It was a 3-part series. It wrapped up, and I just wanted to get y'all thoughts, man. I know at this point all 3 of us watched it. After watching the whole doc, what are y'all thoughts on Kanye? Y'all look at him any different, or what was y'all takeaways from it? Period. Just what was y'all thoughts on the doc?
I feel him.
I don't know about all. I feel him to a certain extent. I think his mama kept him in the middle of the road. And he is who he always thought he was, just with $1 billion. And you never know what you'll do with $1 billion. That's really about it for me though. But I miss the old Kanye. Shit.
For me, it really, because I never really been one of those people who paid attention to Kanye that much. I would listen to his music and that'll be it. But seeing that right there gave me a background of who he really is. And that he's, like you said, he's always been that way. He's always been that cocky type of person. He always thought he was the best at everything. And he always was determined to do some shit. So that kind of gave me a insight to that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm with you. Like I saw how important of a role his mother played in his life. To me, she looked like the anchor that kept him straight and steady,
and instilled a lot of that stuff in him,
right?
But
and gave him that boost, that confidence to know that you and let's face it, man. And if you're trying to get to the upper echelon of this world, you kind of gotta have a bit of that. Yeah, like you gotta have it. Like you gotta have that confidence.
Man, it's no billionaires we see that's not. You have to be like that in some way.
One of the things I like that I took away from it most was the cameraman. Like the man had the wherewithal, Cuda had the wherewithal to record everything.
That was fucked up what he did to Cuda though. That was fucked up.
Yeah, and that happened. You know, it definitely was fucked up. But
I can see like, all right, man, I'm gonna shoot this video with Hype Williams, but you still gonna be my man and shoot most of my shit. But yeah, man, I got to shoot this video with Hype Williams, but I ain't gonna like not speak to you. Like you still gonna be my man. You been here since day one.
And when stuff like that started happening, you kind of sense and started changing him.
Yeah.
And it could have been something.
He thought he was better than.
I don't think he thought he was better. I just think that mentally he was going differently.
I think life was moving so fast for him and so rapid that he might just didn't think about it.
I think he was.
But now they stopped being cool. Like
I watched it. Yeah.
So
but it wasn't never any. I don't think it was ever a bad breakup. It's just something that just happened because it's not like kind of, hey, you a fuck nigga, I don't like you no more. Get away from me.
Yeah.
You know, it was never anything like that. Shit just happened. And, you know.
But having that wherewithal got Cool and them paid $30 million.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
To know to turn on this camera and that's the beautiful thing about, to me, somebody who around you who sees your potential. He wasn't talking about him. He said, I knew he would be a star. Yeah. He turned the camera on him because he saw his potential. So it just, to me, say something about a nigga who is selfless enough to turn the camera on to his partner and put it on his partner because he know what he finna be. He saw that camera.
Especially
and now he 30 up because of it.
Somebody that was in front of the camera.
And the crazy thing is that shit was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
This shit was 20
That's
years
why he got
ago,
paid what he got paid because he that nigga captured the moment when they was getting denied by everybody.
Yeah, that was important, man.
Did y'all? I have a question. I just want to know how many people are supposed to get fired in this situation. Did y'all see the Ryan Coogler thing? The Black Panther director went to the Bank of America to get some money out, and they arrested his. He went into the bank.
I ain't see that.
Ryan Coogler, he did Creed and Black Panther. He got millions. He up. So he went to the Bank of America in Atlanta,
Like 12,000,
and went had the withdrawal slip, $12,000, trying to get it out because he had to pay somebody some healthcare shit that only took cash, and he wrote on the back of it, "Hey, $12,000. Can you count it away from the counter,
so they don't see me doing
and just
this.
be discreet because you don't want to hear that. Just be discreet." And the girl went to a manager, and then the manager said, "Call the police." Now, mind you,
Why?
she thought he was trying to rob the place. Now, mind you, he put in his debit card.
He didn't say, "Give me this money, I'm gonna shoot you if you alert anybody."
She was asking him questions, and he kept saying, "Read the note," because he didn't want to say, "Yes, I'm trying to deposit $12,000 in Atlanta." Shit.
You gotta walk out the door. Them niggas do not play.
So
In Atlanta.
So she goes. The manager says, "Well, if you feel uncomfortable, call the police." She calls the police, say, "Hey, this man is being very suspicious." The lady was like, "Well, did you check his ID?" The girl said, "I was so flustered, I didn't even look at his name
Stupid ass.
on the fucking ID." So then she says, "Well, how you know he just wasn't trying to be discreet? But the police on the way. But how you just, I wasn't trying to be discreet." Police came. First, as soon as they walked up, they drawed down on Buddy, walked him out. Then got his ID. When he was walking him out, he was like, "Hey man, today ain't gonna be a good day for you." So they walked him out, then got his ID. But then his driver and nanny was in the car. They detained them too. So I think the manager ought to get fired. The cashier ought to get fired.
Bank of America finna fork over a lot of money
The
behind
two cops ought to be fired.
We finna fund Black Panther 3, 4, and 5.
Right.
Some gonna have somebody about to get paid, and as they should, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's just unfortunate, man.
I understand your discreetness, but you got to be smart about it too. Like,
Now,
be smart.
it's check and balances for that amount. Yes, you do got to go get it approved.
Yeah, go be
but
smart.
It makes sense. Like, man, don't count all that money right here in front of me. Go off and count that shit. Go talk to your manager. Go off, count that shit, and bring my money back.
That's what he's saying.
Especially if I put in my debit card. Does he have this money in his bank?
Right.
Does he have a relationship with this bank? Like, nigga ain't finna rob the bank and give you a debit card. Well, if they is, they're gonna be on the dumb of the week. But
and then her ass said, "Well, it was a California license." Motherfucker, this is called Bank of America, not Bank of Georgia.
And it's Atlanta. The motherfucker be from everywhere.
Exactly. Who from Atlanta? In Atlanta.
Shit. Because they not Atlanta.
Yeah, not
goddamn.
Atlanta.
You know what I'm
Niggas
saying?
from Atlanta.
Yeah, so
And then, and the craziest part about this fool, everybody involved was black. So it just like, bruh. And if you in Atlanta, like, you should kind of be at least the niggas getting money out the bank.
And
Like,
it's unfortunate, but some situations are training needs. It shows you that there's a training need to see how to handle that situation better.
the manager definitely need to be fired because the girl could have been new, inexperienced. Who knows? But the manager definitely got to go, and the police. Like, why is you drawing down on this man?
If it's one person, you know who ain't about to go nowhere as the police.
Oh yeah, they Teflon.
They don't have enough already, so but it's a training need for them niggas too, man. Y'all, it's a training need. Hey man, how about you go? It's no threat, no immediate threat. Go talk to the people.
right.
You can see if this man got a gun or not. He ain't threatening nobody in here. He doesn't look. He probably had on some shorts and a t-shirt. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You can see a gun print or whatever. But
I had to get my deposit out for my car, and it was a little. Hey, that wasn't no goddamn 12 bands. Shit.
hey, be quiet. Give me this right here.
Give me the 800.
Nigga, you ain't got, he probably was like, nigga, you ain't got to do this for that.
I got this in the drawer.
Right, here you go. Shit, I had this ready for
Passed
you.
him a note for $300, goddamn.
Hey, dude probably wrote that nigga back. Hey, you can say this out in public.
Yeah. Ain't nobody come to see you
loud,
over
I
there.
get this nigga $300.
Right, you could have said this out loud, bro. I'll grow with you, nigga. This ain't no secret.
So, I got a question. I want to ask y'all about What the fuck is that, nigga? That
Somebody knocking or somebody closing the door?
I don't know. But I want to ask y'all. We saw Kanye, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not really here to talk specifically about Kanye, but Kanye was mad. This, I think this was today actually. Because they had his kid on. What the fuck going on?
Mic, man. That nigga having a hard time over
there. My mic turned on. They had his kids on TikTok singing songs. He said before that what he said about TikTok, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, the kids was having a good time. They was on TikTok with their mom, having a good time. Kanye didn't take well to it, right? But I don't really want to get caught up on the Kanye part as much as the co-parenting part. Mm-hmm. Kanye felt like I've told y'all before, and y'all continually not listen to me about my say-so and what I think about my kids, what happens, maybe how they're raised, what they're being exposed to. So just from a male perspective, what's y'all thoughts on like co-parenting? Like as far as like if your child mother is doing something, if you're not together and they're doing something that you disagree with, what's the recourse to it?
I mean, in a regular situation, I would just like anything in a relationship. Like, why does this mean so much for you to go against me? Like, why does our child being on TikTok mean so much if you know how much I don't want her on TikTok? Like, why is that important to you? You Kim Kardashian. You put out one photo, you're going to have 50 million likes. Like, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it just because I said don't do it? That would be my issue. Because I think you only doing it because I said don't do it.
Sometimes it's not just that. Sometimes it's just, you just disagree sometimes. Like,
because y'all different.
Yeah, you're just different. Sometimes like, my daughter has a job. And I was like, I don't think it's time for her to work right now. And her mom was like, maybe it is, but maybe she needs to learn some responsibility. We never came to an agreement in the middle, but she got a job. And it just...
How strongly did you feel about it, though?
I was strong about it, but I wasn't going to be so strong to it about it where I was just going to cause some discourse or be mad about it or to fuss about. Yeah. I'm at that point, so now I just want to keep the peace as much as possible. So there's very few things that's going to do that. And I feel like singing a song on TikTok is one of those things I'm not just going to go crazy about and cause more discourse.
Right. Well, it wasn't a song, it was just being on social media.
It's probably the fact that, hey, I don't want y'all on, and they continuously do what he don't want.
And maybe she feels the same way. Like, just like I didn't want her to have a job. Like, she may be like, I don't have a problem with her being on TikTok. But it's just TikTok.
From my perspective or my opinion, because I've been in a situation like this before, but like, I had to learn that when you live in the house with your kids, you got a lot of power, a lot of say-so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But once you're no longer in that house with those kids anymore,
goes away.
Your power and say-so changes. Mm-hmm. You're not going to like it. That's just part of it. That's part of not being with the person that you procreated with. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just changes. And as from men perspectives, my personal opinion, talking to men, you have to learn to be okay with that lack of control.
Yep.
You literally have no control over what happens
goes on in that
over
house.
there. Unless it's like some hurt, harm, or danger, then you can go to the proper people, proper channels and do it. But hey, I don't want my daughter wearing lipstick, but her mama let her wear lipstick. It's nothing you can do over there at their house.
I didn't say
you just can't wear it in my house.
Yeah, and you got to stop letting that shit control you, because some people, some women, some men will use those things that they know that you don't like to fuck with you.
Oh, this don't make you okay, you Kanye, you out here fucking with me. This fuck with you? Hey, come on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nigga,
let's go sing.
I'm going to make another TikTok.
Let's go sing. I might put
Kim
Pete in the next one.
Hey, stop dating motherfuckers that look like me.
He going to go date 6 more of them at the same time. Like, he doing the same thing. Nigga, you doing what makes her mad. She's doing what makes you mad. I don't know, man. Like,
you can't want me to be civil if you not.
I never want a beef in the public. But that's them. That's
over a kid. I don't mind public beef.
Definitely,
but over the kid, like and having them in the way, because what's going to happen is the kid gonna choose a side and not want to go. Oh, I can't be at TikTok on that at daddy house. Well, I want to go to daddy house. I'd rather be on TikTok.
And
it's a kid,
and kids gonna do that. They gonna not want to come over your house because your house might have structure to it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with not being the cool parent because I'm not here to be the cool parent.
Shit, I get to jump off the stove at mama house. So shit, I'm gonna stay there.
Jump right off that
or vice versa.
And you gotta have that mama that's gonna be like, nah, you going to daddy house.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you still going.
You going to daddy house.
Yeah.
Go your ass to daddy house. So you need that right now. And I'm going through that shit now. You learn that, like, you need to have that parent to be like, you going to daddy house because you need a little bit more of that daddy talking to you.
Discipline.
You need more of that discipline. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just happens like that. Like, And so maybe Norwood needs to go to Kanye's house and see that she doesn't need to be on TikTok as much. But then maybe also she needs to just be on TikTok.
But then it might be some shit that she get to do at his house that Kim don't like. Like, both of these motherfuckers is crazy. So I just pray for the child. Shit. She got a tough one.
Yeah.
She got 2 nut baskets for the parents.
But that's why I was trying to like not keeping up, because whatever they choose to do for their kids, that's
the answer is I don't know, man.
That's why I was keeping it more I
don't know.
I was your personal feelings and thoughts.
Because I don't know if the way I'm doing it is right.
Nope. I mean, parenting, there is no right or wrong way. To me, there's some shit that's wrong, of course, to me.
Yeah.
But it's still your personal opinion.
Because you could do everything right and shit still be fucked up.
Because like, those people who let their kids like wear and dress whatever they want, they say that's good to create creative kids. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I'm letting your ass wear one big rain boot, one pump,
and a purple wig.
Yeah,
to church.
But, she's expressing herself.
Okay, but better find another way.
Yeah, right. Better draw a picture. Right. Draw one of them stupid ass pictures like me. Right. Draw me.
Right. But I was talking to Smoke. And Smoke was like, he was in Walmart and kid was on the back of the buggy with their belly on the floor, and the parent was just dragging the kid around. And of course he said, man, I never let my child do that. But then he was like, you never know what you'll let your child do, because his son, he don't like to eat certain stuff. And you know how we came up, whatever mama cooked, that's what you ate.
Like Todd said, tell him eat nothing but chicken fingers.
And his son don't eat burgers. He was like, I can't figure it out. Nigga just don't like burgers. He don't like fruit. He like what he like.
Yeah.
Because he was at his son was at his mama house.
Well, they do say that. They do say with this era we give a kid
so he was like, we never did that, but now like, what you gonna do? Fight with him every day? Or eat what you eat.
We had no options.
No options. One option. Everybody eating poking beans. You don't eat poking beans? You eat poking beans, motherfucker.
Now my mom would only time like she'll make like succotash or that soup for the week, or be like, hey, well, this is what I cook. You either eat or figure it out. So like then I could go make a sandwich or something, or some cereal or something. But nigga, if I wanted a meal, nigga, you gonna eat the soup, nigga. If not, you gonna be fucked up, nigga. But I'm not cooking nothing else.
Nigga, I hated when my dad made squash. I used to put that shit in my mouth and throw it in the toilet.
I done seen folks cook like,
what do you think about them
multiple meals?
Nah, that's crazy.
Grace do that shit, fool.
Yeah.
She'll cook meal, warm meal, and herself a meal.
Now the only thing that I can see,
because she's vegan.
Only thing I can see is like if it's like vegan options, or like in my house, like Jordan don't eat seafood. So like if we cook seafood, then you might want to have another.
Is she allergic
option.
or just don't like it?
She just don't like seafood.
That's how my little sister is.
Right. So like I can see that, but and my mama catered to that when we was little, but.
I don't even know if nobody was allergic to seafood in our house. If we eat seafood, you eating seafood.
Your nose was just swollen.
We all ate it.
You better take this Benadryl and eat this fucking seafood.
I don't know if y'all saw this week. It came out later about the Super Bowl. Snoop Dogg said that Jay-Z defended the Super Bowl halftime performance. I guess at one point the NFL didn't really want that Super Bowl show that we saw to be a thing. And Jay-Z, goddamn, who the fuck is that? James Clemens, goddamn. I don't know who the fuck.
Sound like somebody
but Jay-Z, he threatened to end Rock Nation's NFL partnership if they didn't proceed with that particular show.
Mm-hmm. Good. I like that. I like that he stood up for that. And I'm glad that the NFL ain't just been like, hey, well, fuck you, Jay-Z. Go away. We'll find somebody else to do it.
Because that's usually what they would have did.
Yeah. So I'm glad that that's showing a little growth on their behalf. And also like Jay-Z for saying, hey, man, we about to do this. He told Snoop, well, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? When he was talking about you might not be able to wear that Crip shit or that gang-related shit. Well, what you want, man? Do what you want to do. Perform what you want to perform. And I commend Eminem for taking a knee.
Yeah. And Snoop Dogg was saying how he came down there, he saw Jay-Z after he did it, so they hugged like they had just won a championship.
They did. When you think about it,
that was a moment. That was dope.
Why you saying about the Eminem knee?
You weren't doing it when it was like, you ain't say your voice.
It was like 5 years later.
We don't know though. But we don't know though.
It ain't controversial now.
I think it is.
Man, nobody even better at that shit.
I think to me it still mattered. I think it's still kind of. And we don't know what he was doing 5 years ago.
Colin Kaepernick got 8 years later.
I see he's still trying to get in the league.
No, he not.
He was a week ago. His agent posted the shit. He's still working out this shit.
He's working out for his health.
But
he better come to the Birmingham Barracudas or whoever.
Whoever the USFL. Yeah, that's who he better play with.
He better. But he's still trying. But I still commend it, man. Because even like the reason why I commended is because I know the NFL was against it. And they would have never approved him to take a knee.
Nah, Mr. White Man. That don't do shit for you. They ain't getting into your pockets. That don't affect you any. So no.
Man.
That's like me taking a knee in here. That shit don't affect nothing.
No, it's not.
It's the same. It doesn't affect you. You ain't giving up anything. Nothing is in threat.
Mm-hmm.
So what is you? No.
I don't know.
Soft ass gesture. Fuck you, Eminem.
He does always go against the grain, though, bro.
He used to.
He still does.
Not for this.
I don't mind.
He jeopardized his whole career earlier with shit. He was saying, no, I'm going to say this. This ain't jeopardizing your career, and it's over.
But is it a bad thing?
That's like the guys.
Is it bad that he did? Or is it good? Bad or good?
You don't get no credit for me.
I give you some credit.
That's like Buddy that came out.
He ain't had to do it.
That's like Buddy that came out gay after he retired. You don't get no credit for that.
I'm of the belief that
it don't affect you any.
What he took a knee for. I think he took a knee.
Maybe he didn't come out for the NFL. Maybe he came out for himself.
I think he took a knee for Tupac.
Okay, but you don't get no credit for it.
Why not?
Because you don't have to deal with that. It doesn't affect you. You're not in the locker room.
You don't know
now.
what he's doing no more.
You're not getting hard fouled. You're not getting not talked to. You know what I'm saying?
But who determines who gets credit?
No, I'm saying it's not as bad as like Buddy from Missouri when he said it before. That affected his draft stock.
And he ended up just not being good too.
Well, that was sad, but that still would have affected his draft. That still affected his draft stock.
It did, but he wasn't good. He performed poorly at the combine, which he sucked.
He did.
That's
everybody already kind of knew that.
But if he'd have went out there, if he'd have
that.
been gay and came out there and set records in the 40s, set records in the bench, did all of those things, I don't think it would have affected
And that's what I be
much.
saying. Like, from a nigga who played football, man, I don't give a fuck what you admit that your sexual orientation is. If you a dog, them niggas gonna put you in.
Yeah.
Them coaches gonna put your ass in there, bitch. If you come out there be throwing like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning combined, they gonna put your ass in.
But what I'm saying, I respect that he said it like, this is who I am. Before that, he knew it was going to affect shit. This is who I am. Tebow being is Christian and God, you know what I'm saying, that affected him. That affected a lot of shit. I can respect that. Not till after you say, oh no, you know what I'm saying, I'm this way.
I don't know. Hold on. Tebow, what you mean? How it affected him? How?
Tebow speaking out so much about being, you know what I'm saying, faith in God.
You think it was that? You think it was that, or he couldn't complete a 10-yard pass?
I think between that and Skip Bayless, he would have still been in the NFL.
I think if he was Tom Brady saying that same shit, he'd still be Tom Brady. He just wasn't good. Of course, man.
That's what it boy. I'm talking about somebody on the cut. You can't say, of course, Tom Brady can do whatever the fuck he want to do. Also, that's even enough reason why people like Tom Brady should have kneeled. Like, ain't nobody gonna cut your ass. So no, you don't get no fucking credit. Fuck Tom Brady too.
Damn, this nigga mad at everybody for no reason. Tom Brady just caught a straight. He wasn't even part of this.
Right.
he should have. You want to get Eminem credit for kneeling, and he 55 years old.
I give him credit for it, cuz.
What the NFL gonna say? You can't rap over here no more?
I guarantee you the NFL was mad about it.
But what you gonna do?
No, that's all I'm saying is he did it for the purpose of bringing awareness.
Them niggas weren't mad about it.
I bet they was mad about it. They didn't even want Snoop to wear a Crip outfit, and Jay-Z say, fuck you, he gonna wear it.
Yes, because the backlash about firing Jay-Z or whatever would have been too great.
I'm 100% sure you never see Eminem at anything NFL ever again.
But when was you ever? That's my thing.
This year.
And what are you talking about?
What you mean?
After the Super Bowl, when was you gonna see Eminem he ain't gonna do another halftime show?
We don't know that.
Man,
it ain't his first time.
Who done did two? I think this is his second time. Who done did 3 halftime shows?
It don't matter, man.
And that nigga like 50. And this music trash now.
To you.
To you too.
No, I like it. I listen to it.
Well, you wrong.
So if his music trash, but he was just on the Super Bowl.
Because of old stuff.
No, he wasn't. It was
so
new,
maybe later they gonna want old stuff again.
He rapped the new song.
He shouldn't have.
But he did.
Just like Wale.
That nigga so crazy.
Hey goes. Y'all think the game should have been in there?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't enough space. It was already too crowded.
I understand why the game said he wasn't in there. If they had to fight to get that one going.
He was nuts on that Drink Champs interview too.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Well.
I liked it. But
the game is another one for me.
They could have took Mayor J out.
For what?
For game.
No. But why? Would you say he had another one for you?
He another one. He go on the list with Kanye, Wale, and Game. They go in the same category to me.
What's that category?
That's a weird category.
Why?
I just don't like them.
Why?
Rappers who
Why
are
Game?
They're rappers who are good. They make good music. I don't like them.
I like Game though.
I like it.
I know. I don't like his
y'all
antics.
notice everybody everybody
antics.
on my list y'all like.
I don't like his antics.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
like
saying.
his music.
So I for me I can't sometimes
Can't separate the two.
No, I can for certain people, but not the game.
But you also don't like Eminem.
Who?
You.
Who? When I ever said anything bad? I like Eminem actually.
Oh, I thought you did.
In matter of fact, like when people like, man, won't nobody listen to Eminem. Me and Marcel and them used to be in the car listening to that Slim Shady album.
Yeah. I was working at Chuck E. Cheese, and I bought a burnt CD.
Dun, 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 go catch your dick, hit the floor like I'm like shit. All right, that nigga fucking can rap.
Cool,
yeah, man, he can rap. We listen to that shit. I don't care what nobody say. Eminem show or whatever. We were listening to it.
All in all, though,
The Eminem Show is a great album.
And he was with Dre, man.
He was with Dre.
It's just hard not to listen to Dre type products, man.
And he introduced him like, hey, here's the white guy.
It's just
Could have did this how
I know what it is. It's certain people who antics mix with their personality. If I don't like it, it's over.
Understandable.
So Kanye antics.
I separate the two, but I will always
separate the two.
I always listen to a Game project.
That's what I'm saying.
Not so much Kanye.
I can separate if your antics and your personality is different. But if your antics trash and your personality to me trash, I don't like it. That's just me.
I hate everything Game do on social media or internet wise,
You
but
shouldn't follow Game on social media.
he make good music. But yeah, what you
Dirk.
gonna say?
Dirk dropped 7220. That's his grandmama address. Said he was taking his music back. I actually watched his not drink champs. $1 million worth of game with Wallow and Gilla.
I like
pretty
Wallow.
cool interview. What y'all thought about the album before I get to the interview?
I ain't listened to it yet, but I am. I'm listening to it today.
What you thought, Hoop?
It's good. I like it. I do see his growth. Them niggas angry in Chicago, man. Them niggas killing somebody, like we said last time. Them niggas killing somebody every other bar. But you do see his growth in his music, and I do like it. Now, it is. You got to be in a certain space to listen to it, or we gonna listen to it. That can't be chilling, of course. But I do see his growth, and like I said, I ain't always been the biggest Dirk fan. But I can tell.
Nah, he grew, like at first I didn't like him at all. I'm not gonna lie.
as a rapper.
But the last
Past
2 years,
Yeah.
He's been through a lot more in life too, so he's experienced some shit, and that kind of shows in his music. Too.
Probably ever since that Drake verse. That's when I know the exact
The Drake stamp.
the song. No,
I think
it was his verse.
for me it was before that because that's why Drake went and got him
Oh.
because he had been. His trajectory had been on the up and up and up and up. I do think Von, like they were talked about in an interview. I think Von helped him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he gave him that like, yeah, and then he brought back that Chicago shit back to him. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of talked about it like the labels had him being more poppy, and he was doing it to keep progressing, but it wasn't never really him.
Yeah, but he's been.
But I like
you
it.
See it.
I think the album's super dope. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he growing. With music, man, music is just hard for me right now. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and listen much. I've been listening still to Gotti and Kodak, but I like Dirk.
Kodak. I've been on Kodak. Damn, I ain't go back to Gotti as much as I wanted to and thought that I would, but I listened to it here and there.
It's just hard, man.
It's hard.
Yo, we ain't got time to listen to music,
And then
watch all the 3,000 shows, be booked in the
It's just too
studio,
much
taking
entertainment
pictures.
out.
Yeah,
Then
it's too
life,
much.
kicking it with
Life be
your fellas.
lifing.
Yeah.
Life be lifing like a motherfucker. What else? But dope project. I'm gonna try to go back.
Did you see his shit with Wallow and
I didn't see it. I did see the one time that the clip when
Wallow
Wallow was
started
telling,
crying?
yeah, when he was
Yeah.
crying and just getting deep and telling his story about his brother and getting shot and passing away in the house like that, like shit like that. Those type of stories. But just showing that if you don't learn to forgive people, if I could forgive that person who did that to my brother and my grandma, like shit like that, then just stories like that. And that kind of showed that that's where Dirk was at too. Like he's kind of growing and learned to forgive. But his music doesn't always sound like it.
Yeah.
But just hearing them talk, you know.
And I don't think they're gonna change fully. I think they want to. And I think they hear, but they got so much street shit tied into it that it's hard.
you just got to find that happy.
Like you can't just wake up one day and be like, "Hey man, I'm done." That other nigga might not be done.
Yeah, he ain't done.
You done
can't-
did something. Like
can't tell that
yeah,
nigga
so you
y'all
gotta
done.
still be on high alert.
right because you done. I mean, you gonna walk out here with no security? I wish
Yeah,
you
like
would.
nah.
All right.
I wish
Knock
you
your
would.
head off.
Yeah.
And so that's what Wallow was just saying. You know, I watched the whole interview. He was basically just getting to the point of, spending 20 years in prison. He was saying how, watching kids, like people come in and out, you know what I'm saying, of prison. He was watching the ones who committed murder come in there with no life about themselves. Like they done. They come in flushed. So like he was just basically saying he loved to see the power of that these young guys had. He loved to see the power that Kodak got and knowing that Kodak feeding 50, 60 people. He loved to see Dirk and Dirk feeding 60 people. He loved to see Young Boy and Young Boy feeding 50, 60 people. And he's saying, if they ever turn that energy off of each other and off of the community and like, okay, you feed 50, 60 people, I feed, and we put this shit together so we can get more money to feed even more people. He was like, that shit, man, them folks be scared because y'all already fearless as fuck. Y'all already ain't scared of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So don't be scared to come together.
Don't be scared to make up.
Right, and so that's what he's saying. That was why he was like, man, I just love to see y'all winning, man. Like, the things that y'all do, but I want to see y'all enjoy it too, not being in jail or getting killed behind the shit that y'all doing.
Yeah. Said the same thing Charles White be trying to say.
Yeah.
Just in the better
way.
In a more digestible way.
Yeah. It just depends on how you listen to him.
I don't like that nigga. I'll tell you why I don't like Young Boy. That nigga crazy. No, but what else? Benny the Butcher. Got a chance to check any of that out? Tana Talk Fool. Yeah,
I like it.
I like it, man. Why you so angry with music?
It ain't my shit. It ain't. Like, they can rap. They're very talented. Like Stockton said, put all them niggas over there in the same group.
You ain't gonna listen.
I ain't gonna listen. Not a damn one.
For a different reason though.
I just don't like it. It's not entertaining. I understand the art and that's cool.
I like it. I gave it 2 listens. I'm gonna give it a couple more. But I do like it because I like to listen to that shit sometimes, man. It just gives me it's a balance between a fucking going from Dirk, from Gotti, from Kodak to then some New York shit. And then hopefully some California shit. Like
you probably going to bed after that New York shit.
Nah, I like that. I like that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And New York has a couple different sounds too. They got some young niggas music, and then they got some older nigga rapping music. So they got a couple of sounds going on. They confused as fuck right now, but I like it. I like the confusion. I like the difference. But it was pretty cool, man.
Shouts out to Mooski, Alabama born, Alabama bred.
You listen to it?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, he got a new album.
Yeah, Melodic Therapy 4, The Broken.
Oh shit, I gotta check it out.
And I just learned today that he was from Bama, and he's supposed to be performing at the halftime show today. At the soccer team is opening up their first game at the new stadium in Birmingham. What's the name of it? The Legacy Stadium. Is it? No. Protective. My bad. What is Legacy?
They opening up the new stadium today?
No, they're opening up their first home game at the stadium.
So they're having their first home game.
Shut up, bitch. You know what I mean?
It's a professional soccer team.
Yeah, it's a professional soccer team.
Birmingham got a professional soccer team?
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense.
They used to play at UAB Field. It was UAB Field. But shit, I'll go if they sell them beer.
My boy said he might have an extra ticket.
I ain't going today.
Oh yeah, it's the day.
This quality time.
I feel you.
In the NFL, in the NFL, man, we seen a few trades, man. Most notably, I think the biggest one so far, I think, is Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson leaving his longtime home in Seattle and headed over to Denver. What's your thoughts? And also Seattle got rid of Bobby Wagner.
Yeah. Seattle gonna be a different team going forward.
It's
time for them to start over, but that shit gets hard. Like even though you're not as good with Russell, you still have Russell, so you still have a chance. I don't think they're competitive next year.
They won't be for a while.
Yeah,
and I think they know that when they make those decisions.
Oh, you talking about the Seahawks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was going to say, I think that it makes the Broncos instant competitor.
Yeah. They were decent without Russell. So
and they got some good young guns at receiver.
Now they may re-sign Melvin Gordon, their running back again, because he's like, I want to stay in Denver even before this shit happened. He wanted to stay. He was a decent, but they gave up their tight end.
Melvin Gordon and Denver?
Yeah.
What was wrong with him last year?
Nothing. He was decent.
Yeah, he was straight.
He was hurt for a few games, but then when he played, he was decent. And the team themselves also say they wanted him back because they saw he was decent. They gave up a key piece in their tight end, which is always a quarterback's friend. But I do think they have the pieces, and it's possible. Von Miller was like, I want that old thing back. So he may even go back to Denver and shit like that. So they got Judy at receiver. So
Von Miller, was he on a 1-year contract?
Did he get traded?
He got traded.
But he made it seem like he was free to get away.
His contract might have been up, but he got traded.
He got traded. So we'll see. We'll see how that pans out. To me, that puts me in that Peyton Manning standpoint. It was decent without Peyton Manning. It added Peyton Manning, instant contender. But we'll see because they're in a tough division.
They in a hell of a division. But
tough division. Kansas City still there. Oakland is straight. Who else? Is it Arizona? No?
Arizona, but I don't know how competitive
not
they gonna
Oakland.
be. No, not
Arizona.
Arizona either.
Hold on, who I'm thinking? I'm thinking Oakland. Who else?
You thinking the old ways? Cause
Is it San Diego?
Yeah, because remember the Seattle used to be AFC, didn't it?
No, I'm talking about Denver.
No, Seattle never been.
I'm talking
AFC.
Denver. Who's Denver with? Denver is Denver, Oakland, San Diego. I think, man. I don't know.
Wait.
Hold on.
The Broncos, the Raiders, Kansas City, and
What's that for?
It got to be like 4 or 5.
It's normally
it's not the Cardinals. Cardinals NFC. Who is that?
They're both.
Hey, look up the AFC West, Des.
AFC West.
Yeah,
teams.
I'm tripping. I'm mixing up.
That's it. Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said them all.
They're in a tough division, and they were 7-10 with a bum quarterback.
And if I want to say back in the day, the Seattle used to be in the AFC West, didn't it?
Well, they did realign it, but
they
I don't know if they moved them from conferences.
Yeah, nah. I don't know, but that's the 4. So we'll see. That's going to be a tough division, I think.
A hell of probably the best division in football.
It's gonna be close because, like Hoot said, them Raiders they on the come up.
They want to come up.
Broncos should be better,
Didn't the Chargers just get somebody?
I just gave big money to the receiver.
and they got a great quarterback.
Great quarterback, big money to the receiver.
I thought somebody just got traded to the Chargers from Chicago.
Khalil Mack.
Oh yeah, Khalil Mack. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I knew they was in the AFC West at one point. Yeah, that was back in the G though. Okay,
Yeah, 77.
no, 2001.
2001.
I know. I just put 2.
On Madden.
Because when
Some of
the
the
only
Madden
reason I knew
dudes.
that because when
Madden.
they was like Russell was going to the Broncos, I was like, damn, they put him in the same conference.
And I
was like, oh no, wait.
that still was stuck in my head how shit looked. Remember on Tecmo Bowl, it put the conferences together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's still how I think about it from Tecmo Bowl.
Big news in Deshaun Watson case. The criminal charges against him was dropped. Still have several different
In the other states.
civil cases that are pending against him. But a lot of teams are trying to jump on board to try to get him signed. He was leading the NFL in yards at the time of his departure. What y'all think? Do you think he can salvage his career, make more out of it, or is it
He's still
too many
26.
years out? Or what?
I was seeing that the Panthers really want him. Try to get him.
Pittsburgh too. Panthers, Pittsburgh, the Saints. It was like 4 teams that's really interesting.
I heard the Bucks may be trying to get in the move with him
I
too.
probably would go for the Saints or the Bucks if y'all wide receiver come back. That'll be a good move. Somebody need to go to jail. Like,
I don't mind it.
you got to stop this.
You fucking up my life.
It's this. Somebody need to go to jail in this. Somebody needs to go to jail in goddamn Chris Brown shit. Meg Thee Stallion probably need to go to jail. People need to go to jail. She shaking her ass ain't gonna change. No, you lied on this man. Allegedly. Your ass need to go to jail. Lock her ass up.
If it's proven you lied and you fucked up somebody's life, go to jail.
Yeah, shake your ass in jail. Right, because that nigga was gonna go sit down. So you go sit down.
That's fucked up.
You can save them knees.
You could practice with him. Man, I do hate to see that shit when things like that fucks up a person's life. Because the same thing with the Baylor kid. We saw the Baylor kid. It was like 2016, and that man was about to be like a top draft pick.
Yeah.
Never got a chance to do it because of these stories that came out about him. Ended up being lies. Like when shit happen like that and you fuck a person like, because that doesn't just change his life. That probably changes centuries of his family's lives. You never know.
You never know what that
could have possibly been 100, 200 millionaire in his lifetime, but now he's still struggling to find a job at this point.
The old ass Emmett Till lady, take your ass to jail for about 8 months.
She still alive?
Yeah, her old ass. Or her body need to go to jail. I don't give a shit if she dead.
Oh my God.
You're just gonna sit in there, huh?
Yeah.
Bury her behind the wall.
Put your casket in jail.
Nigga crazy.
Shoe program, nigga.
Right, but I do think when you affect somebody's life that much, man, because that shit ain't just no little play, man.
Because that's still a mark, though. Even if it's proof, like Deshaun Watson, just putting it right there. Even if already came out this, he still got that mark on him.
And they still talking about, hey, these other states still might bring charges up against him for the same thing. And not civil, criminal.
Man, don't no black man in America get a fair shake in a criminal case unless you can run real good through airports.
Even when innocent.
Right. So, nah.
Shit sucks, man.
We saw
18 of y'all ass
But
need to
I'm
go to
glad.
jail
I'm
at
glad
least.
it is over. I hope he comes back. He is still 26 years old, so he does still have as a quarterback. If you could beat a Tom Brady, he still has a 20-year career ahead of him. I don't know what he was doing, but hopefully he just does everything different, so no shit like this comes upon him again. Yeah. But I think he can
still save his career.
I think he's still young enough to where
because with the NFL,
okay.
like he might have tore his ACL week 1. You know what I'm saying? You just never know what would have happened, or he could have had the biggest year ever, like he did the year before. Mm-hmm. So, but he set out a year. I think he still got paid. It's fucked up.
Did he get paid?
Yeah, because he was on the team.
Okay,
they never cut him. So he had to get paid.
And he had big money contract too.
Yeah.
Like $20 million a year.
NFL, they suspended Atlanta Falcons receiver Calvin Ridley for betting in 2021 games.
That's the worst gambler ever.
Know the rules. Or get you somebody to gamble for you.
That nigga just a fucking idiot. Why would you put that shit in your name?
Young.
I know people that be like, hey, man.
Probably didn't know.
Yeah, he young.
Nah, that nigga knew. Man, if you don't get...
It is his responsibility to know that.
If you don't get your cousin Pookie to put in that $1,500 bet. But also, I don't think he should have got charged for it because he wasn't playing. Like...
I mean, that ain't the rule. The rule is you can't bet on football. It don't say if you're playing or not. If you're an NFL player, you can't bet on football. But
I get Pete Rose. That nigga was playing. He could not hit the ball. Mm-hmm. I'm a spectator. He was like, and anybody can see the Falcons was trash.
Yeah, I mean, the rule is the rule though.
I get it. The rule is the rule.
I see the difference. He wasn't going out here dropping passes. I see that, but the rule is the rule.
But also, man, like, let's be honest. Like, you could take steroid and let me not combine the two. Let me just say one. I'm sorry. But you could beat up your girlfriend and get
6 games.
4 games, 4 to 6 games, appeal. Don't get this man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, give him 4 games. If y'all don't let this man appeal and give him 4 games.
That's what one of the players said. Y'all got players out here beating up wives, getting suspended for less games.
Yeah, you can't get this man no whole year.
No, he just bet on games. He wasn't even playing.
He wasn't playing. And also, NFL.
And he never bet on his team. But did he bet on
his team? No, he bet on the Falcons when he wasn't playing.
To win.
Yeah. Which is, shit, that's a dumbass bet in itself. But man, and NFL, like, niggas don't watch your games if they ain't, like, a lot of games I watch because I'm betting. Or fantasy football, which is a kind of a form of betting too. Mm-hmm. That's what's driving your league.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody about to watch 2 bum-ass teams, the Jaguars play, unless I got money on it.
Yeah.
Fuck off NFL.
Y'all think that it's time to maybe adjust that rule?
Yeah. Well, no.
Because it gets slippery.
No, just don't bet, man. I'm sorry, man. If you play in the NFL, just don't bet.
Just don't bet.
Or something.
Yeah, just don't.
But
don't even say you did that. Just don't bet.
Well, you ain't got to say it.
Go bet on basketball. It's March.
It's a way to tell your homeboy to put in a bet for you.
It is, but I'm saying you ain't got to say it in a press conference.
Right.
Like,
put it in and put my name in.
Yeah. So just do that. And then the shit like that nigga gave $10 million for $1,500. Mm-hmm. You broke ass boy. I done betted more than that before.
You see they fucking with LSU again?
Coach?
Yeah, they say NCAA alleges violations by LSU football program, including cash payments by Odell Beckham Jr.
I wonder if that's coming from that dollar shit.
I thought they said the coach. I thought they said the basketball coach gave players money.
It's multiple things. It's the basketball coach. That's why they fired him immediately. Also, they've been fucking with the football program. Like last week, they was fucking with my ex-high school head coach with some other sexual shit. So LSU been going through some shit lately, man.
At this point, man, leave them folks alone with them cash payment shit. Like
everybody getting paid.
The Wild West now. Like y'all let it open. Like leave them alone.
But my thing is, what's wrong with Odell paying some of them players?
Because it's illegal.
What's illegal about it?
You can't.
Your homeboy can't give you money in college.
No, I mean, because I can't go to you and say, "Hey, little receiver, if you go to LSU, I'll give you."
Oh no, that's different.
And not even that. Roddy couldn't go to one of the receivers right now and be like, "Hey man, you had a good game. Here go $3,000." You just can't do it.
But why?
I don't know. It's the rule. You just can't.
What if you was my ex-roommate?
But that's why I say leave this shit alone at this point. Like nigga, you letting them at this point. Once you agree to let them get paid, fuck it. You opened up the doors to all this bullshit. Well, I know that was before then, but. Mm-hmm. At this point, leave them alone.
Let it go, man.
Because how you going to police that?
You can't.
And how the fuck you find out about a cash payment?
From Odell Beckham.
You unloyal snitch.
Let somebody just say it. I know they was fucking with him about that. Remember, he was in the locker room throwing money.
Yeah, he was like, but he was on camera like handing the biggest money.
So I wonder if it comes from that or if it's something different.
Probably. But man, you got to pick what you want to be mad about. Like, all these players been getting money since goddamn.
I'll say this, unless you've been going through some shit. So far, we've been enduring a little bit. We still been getting good recruits, still been having good classes. Now we got to show it on the field. But I don't know, man. Once all of that shit start coming down on you, it gets tough. Because then, like, sanctions happen, you lose scholarships happen, and just all kind of shit happen. Probation happens. So we'll see, man. Hopefully we endure it. But if that nigga did that shit, Get
Y'all saw that they got the 5-star recruit in the 2023 class. He signed an agreement that will bring him almost more than $8 million.
To do what? Who is he?
On Friday, it says 5-star recruit in the class of 20. They've been hiding his name for whatever reason.
Hey, man, or something?
Football, basketball?
Nah, football. It's definitely football. They said that he signed an agreement with a school's NIL collective that will pay him more than $8 million at the end of his junior year of college. The Athletic has learned that he'll be paid $350,000 immediately, following monthly payouts escalating to more than $2 million per year once he begins his college career in exchange for making public appearances and taking part in their social media promotional as part of his NIL activities.
We asked for it for the longest to pay these kids and shit. This what comes with paying them kids. They have obligations.
And now as a coach, like, how you don't play him as a freshman?
He ain't good enough.
But then now you're getting pressure from whoever that is.
I don't know them niggas.
All right, well, maybe.
And that ain't my fault. And I like the Saban route because, like, no matter who you are, no matter what's your name, Saban plays the best player. So far from what we know and what we see. Like, I get that's Bill Bryant nephew, grandson, whoever, but he ain't better than this guy right here.
Yeah, he just let him on the team, but he ain't put him on the field.
And so it's the same thing. Hopefully. But some schools will succumb to that shit because some schools ain't Saban, so they just can't have that outrage or that no, I ain't about to play him. Because we saw that UAB, man. Politics a motherfucker.
It is a motherfucker.
It's a motherfucker, man.
I don't understand why they let you play.
That wasn't politics.
It had to be.
Okay. I ain't gonna speak bad about nobody else, but you know what I'm saying? The politics was
the best of the worst.
The politics was not. Yeah, you can say that. I would have loved to see what you would have did.
That's why I can talk.
Nothing at all. But politics is politics, man. And that shit happens. And in those smaller schools it'll affect. I don't think more so in those big schools it will, because you're going to know who's better.
I don't understand why UAB not getting more NILs from these local, but maybe they are, and it's not being publicized.
We have the best news I'm pretty sure they are. They just not.
Nigga, we the damn sure had an OTs deal.
Hell yeah.
OTs.
Full moon?
Full moon, OTs, all that shit. Cookies for life,
what was Chevrolet?
Jim,
what's the little food spot? Right
Jim
now?
Burke?
The little food spot.
Ass?
No, it's behind UAB practice stadium. The white building.
Ted's?
Ted's. We had a Ted's deal. Shit.
Fat Sam would have got somebody.
Mm-hmm. Fresh, I got a fresh deal. Fresh, let me get a deal with Fresh.
What up? I'll get back to you.
Free haircuts for
Bum.
life. Right.
Bum.
Come on, Fresh.
Bum.
I'm going to promote these haircuts.
Right. Had a whole world over there getting cut. Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Stupid little shit.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
Dumb doesn't get old, I guess.
You internet, YouTube, stupid ass kids, bring your motherfucking ass to the principal's office. YouTubers Saucy and Honey. Big stupid motherfucker. You finna get sauced up, all right.
Call you honey.
They're facing up to 7 years in prison following trespassing at a Pennsylvania Target. For people who don't know, it was a TikTok challenge, YouTube challenge, to try to spend 24 hours overnight or spend the night in a Target. The YouTube stars, I guess that's what they're supposed to be, hid in a Target.
YouTube users
at the time of closing, and their thought was to come out after the store closed to video them spending the night in the Target to make it to the next morning. Only thing about the shit, the dumbass niggas didn't realize that once the doors are locked, the sensors turn on. Sensors went off, the alarms went off. It doesn't really notify Target. It notifies the local authorities. And so the local authorities came there, got their ass, and now they facing up to 7 years for a trespassing charge trying to be YouTube stars.
Let's see if you can sneak your camera in jail that night. See what's going to happen in there.
Let me see that footage.
Documented that.
Look, they built a fort.
They was in for the night. They probably would have got through some snacks. They thought shit was sweet.
Niggas nuts, man. Come on, man. If you're going to be pranking shit, study the prank. Know what you're doing. And we just talked like we worked at Target overnight. What if they were stocking overnight and they ain't really closed?
But, the They don't do that anymore. Like
all over, everywhere,
all over. It's a Target like rule. The truck come at like 5 a.m. And then they do it throughout the day. And also, it was a manager that probably had to wake up that night to open the door. So I bet they was probably like, man, what the fuck? Probably wanted to kick
wonder if he got overtime for that.
Hell no, they salary.
Pay me some overtime. Shit. Pay me a little overtime to go open this door. That door gonna
stay locked. Like, stop doing shit. But I get it because we see these TikTok lists, the YouTube list probably crazy.
Somebody gonna get knocked the fuck out though.
It's like walking on the
phone, walking up on the phone. Yeah, I slap this bitch right here in her mouth. And you nigga, we know you ain't on the phone. Like nigga, I know you YouTubing, you recording. I can't wait to see one of these.
Hopefully it's staged, because if you're doing that shit to real people, somebody gonna fuck you.
Some of it don't be staged. You can tell sometimes.
Yeah.
Niggas be crazy.
Yeah, but but that saucy and honey,
you are the target.
You are the dummy of the week
and the target of jail.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
Better change your name. Somehow.
In other news and information we forgot to add on, forgot to talk about.
I am not suicidal.
Just say.
I am not suicidal. If something happens to me, it was them.
It was them. Nigga, you ain't that important. Shut the fuck up.
Them niggas gonna let you stay in there your whole time.
And the biggest lie of that, all of it seemed like a lie. Once he said, I'm innocent. No, you not. So does that mean you're really suicidal too?
But the craziest part of that, fool, you remember when the shit first broke and we wanted to talk about it, but we were scared to talk about it?
We didn't know how to handle it. We didn't want to be wrong.
Because we didn't want to be like, man, this nigga lying. See, man.
We damn sure did do that.
We damn sure did. Because everybody was like, this shit don't sound right.
But you couldn't do it. 2 black men robbed me in the snow in Chicago.
And put a noose over my head.
Leaving Subway.
Yeah. Oh, the I don't know. We did a story. It's been a few months, but the guy who, the white guy called the Dunkin' Donuts guy a nigga. Remember he punched him and his punch killed the older man. It was an older man. He was like in his 70s, and he came in the store and called him a nigga, and the dude punched him, and the guy died. Well, he got house arrest.
Oh, well, that's better than alternative.
Yeah. So just a follow up. I try to follow up the stories that we maybe did.
Oh yeah, because we be throwing.
That's a surprise too. Shit, that's a surprise.
Yeah, he got house arrest.
That's a big surprise, that boy.
Yeah.
So, you lucky.
But, Saucy. So Saucy. Which one of them niggas Saucy?
Why you want to know which one is Saucy?
Because there's a black guy and a light skinned whitish girl, and Saucy and Honey, both of them kind of weird. So whichever the nigga
I'm
name
sure
is,
the nigga Saucy. You know, these niggas Saucy think they close.
Oh,
I'm sauced up. Hey, look. I forgot what I forgot to tell you. I had called Hooter this week. I was like, man, what you doing? He's like, man, I'm going to see the Love and Hip Hop star.
What?
Yeah, he was excited.
It wasn't Love and Hip Hop. It was the nigga from P Valley.
Yeah, but you was excited. What did you tell me though?
Hang on, which nigga from P Valley?
The light skin nigga.
The light skin
bouncer, the club bouncer.
The bouncer. Not La Murder.
But that nigga was so excited. And I said, and then one time I called him out on, he was like, damn, I am excited about going to see a Love and Hip Hop nigga.
Yeah, hey man, some of that shit be fun. And that shit was fun, man. I ain't gonna lie. The little time I was in that little shit was fun. Shit be cool. Nigga be cool. Like when you see people like that in public and they be cool or just calm or just chill. Like he was in that bitch chilling. Like,
what else he gonna do with that bitch?
Some niggas are getting that bitch, had a big head, have security all around them, not want to be touched, not want to be seen, not, just want to be there, get their check and go.
I don't think he needs security. This season 1.
He has security though.
He shouldn't.
Yeah.
That's a waste of money.
Well, you gotta have a little security, because otherwise them goons and goblins will get you.
You can ask them to provide security.
They would have took his man purse. They would have took his which is it?
Yeah, the man purse.
MCM man purse. Yeah, they took it. Like your gold mic. You need security for that shit.
You definitely need. You gonna have to walk out with that suitcase. They gonna go upside your head.
Hope you got a strap in the car.
14 karat mic.
Hey, the suitcase gonna have a dent in it.
Nigga in the head with it.
This mic gonna be messed up. Well, on that note, man, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye-bye.
Dummy.
You bitch you.
Hasta luego.